Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the library of Ruina. And today we are pretty much continuing on with what we were doing last time, and that is the Gibbous office mod pack. But there's something that's happened to the Gibbous mod pack. They've added another chain of combats. So clearly I have to explore them, and because I've already got one set of people prepared for the urban nightmare, I clearly can just go straight on. So let's see, we got 2 acts we need to fight. Oh god. Let's hope that it still only requires 1 floor, otherwise I might be a little screwed. Or have to break the rule a little. I'm only allowed 1 floor. Good! Just making sure. So what do we have? A Prince's Knight. Interesting. Void Aura. Draw 1 page and restore 5 HP. Huh. Triple Strike. On hit, inflict 1 poison next scene. Ooh, that's different. Light Piercer. Guard Break. Guard Break. Reduce opponent's defense die power to the minimum value and proc this card. Proc the effects on this card. I see. Heavy Piercer. Guard Break. Deal 9 damage. Okay. Deep Plunge. Single use. Combat start. Gain 3 Deep Plunge next scene. On use, lose 7 HP. Deep Plunge. At the start of the scene, gain 2 to 4 haste. All dice this character plays on this scene have the effect, on hit, recover 2 HP. Okay, so what have you got? Prince's Favor. Restore 15 light at the end of scene for every 15 damage dealt. That is ridiculous. Dash Mastery. Gain 2 haste at the start of each scene. Piercer. +1 pierce damage. Prince's Blessing. Employ additional emotion pages at emotion 1, 2, and 4. And I'm supposed to do this with this tier of pages? Really? Alright, I'll give it a go. The Rise. Ugly colors. He will not like them. Are you sure we have to kill them? He said we are to sacrifice ourselves here. I hope there are no objections. And that's what everyone else says. Okay, clearly there was one guy who was a little objective to it. Against it. So let's figure out what the hell poison is then, I guess, maybe. You guys have a lot of dice. An awful lot of dice. Why do you have bloody 6 attacks on you? Jesus, hell. And I don't have any speed needed to overcome it, either. You guys just have... Then again, I suppose a bunch of them are actually guns, so I might be able to just break them with sheer number. Okay, which of these are gun? That's gun. I might be able to just win that. That's gun. Let's just have you activate your paralysis. And you know what? You can do the same as well. You're weak to piercing. Oh, pecking god. So are you, actually. Wow, you're... Alright, well, let's just hope. Good. What is this? Really? You had to roll a 2? You could have just stunned them. Gaining rhythm. What? Dirge of Combat. All defensive single ally, all defensive die. On clash win, inflict 1 exhaustion. All offensive die. On clash win, gain 1 attack up. And you all have that. What the Christ? Oh, I'm sorry, you want a heavy piercer? Fine, I'll yield my flesh to you. What about you? Can you tell me what this poison does? At the start of the scene, lose HP equal to 5% of max HP. Reduce this stack by 1 at the end of the scene. That's stupid. You're guaranteed to roll a 9. How is this possibly fair? I mean, the Void Aura is the only bit of it that is fair, because it's not complete, I'm going to just destroy you today. Alright, the Void Aura isn't so bad for them to have to take. Okay, let's make sure we take down 1 guy today. Or none. Yield my bloody flesh! I'm allowed to use that one. Yes! Damn! Well, you avoided 1. And now you're a corpse. Yay! This is such a balanced bullcrap. 999! And I'm only allowed to use Urban Nightmare cards. Seriously? In what dimension is that possibly considered balanced? I must be faster. No, you mustn't! Boost the power of offensive dice by the amount of haste the character... What? What? Alright, Gairu, you have just become cannon fodder. Enjoy your fate, as it. Cindy, yield your flesh once again. Well, Gairu, you got 1 HP and you got 4 attacks on you. There is no saving you with this bullcrap. So, the worst part about that was that they didn't even succeed at yielding the flesh. They just... I'm mostly piercing, because mostly piercing is what exists at this tier. This is bull! This entire fight is fucking bull! Purge all paralysis on the target. This page gains power equal to the amount of paralysis. So, you gain +3, he's got +2. You've got bigger numbers. Do it. As for you... same scenario. But in all honesty and legitimately, how is this designed to be fair? Especially when they can get that as well. Alright guys, let's pray? Go to hell. Go to hell. Staggered, meaning die. Or not. Okay, I now have a sword sharpened by tears, and you've got 3 attacks on that guy, as well as 6 haste somehow. Okay, now is when I basically just hope for, like, a miracle or something. Where I just don't die horribly. Yeah. Good. How are you rolling that fucking high? What the fuck? Oh yeah, you get power equal to your haste, because that's balanced! What is this crap? This is not balanced! Whatever the developer thinks this is, it is not balanced! It is furthest from balanced! Why does this guy have 5 deep plunge? He didn't use that ability last time. That is so bullcrap. I'm not even sure if I could beat that using a proper max level team. Let alone a nightmare. A bloody, what is it? It's not Star of the Sea. It's Urban Nightmare, I believe. Let alone a fucking Urban Nightmare team. What? So, let's do this one instead, because this one might be a bit easier. It's the one we looked at last time. Hello, Mackenzie, Whisperer, and the Sigil Knights. I've got a team prepared for you. I forgot I was only allowed 4 people. Right, so let's look at all this then. Veteran of 1,000 battles. Gain an additional die. Choose, always roll the lowest. Sapphire Heart. Offensive die on the first page. Gain, inflict 1 frostbite. Okay. Hyper Body. At the beginning of each scene, one of the character's physical resistances change to a random damage type changes to endured, and one of this character's physical resistance to a random damage type changes to normal for the scene. Chosen resistances that are weak or normal. At the start of the scene, this character restores HP equal to half the amount lost this scene, minimum 1. If this character would be staggered, this passive becomes disabled. Huh. If this character would deal a source of damage that is below 3, deal additional 3. Silver Guarded Overcoat. While this character has more than 50% HP, gain 2 slash resistance at the beginning of each turn. Okay, and you also have the Hyper Body and the other stuff. You just don't have the Sapphire. You're just weak to everything. Sigil. Oh yes, the Sigil. Oh, not only the Sigil, you also have the Hyper Body. Oh goody. Excuse me, which page were you? A Mackenzie Fixer page. A Sigil Office Associate. I'm guessing they're 2 different things. I can't say whatever the hell that says. All offensive die on this page deal no physical damage. On hit, deal half the dice rolled value as damage up to 2 times. Huh? Then why bother? That seems... I mean... Does that just mean it isn't affected by the damage isn't affected by power and that's why they do it? Again, I'm not speaking French, it's heresy. On use, gain 3 protection this scene and the next. Draw 2 pages. Deal half the dice rolled value as damage up to 2 times. Except that one does damage on top. Triple Stabbing. All offensive dice on this page do no damage. Deal half the Okay, I'm noticing a theme here, and I'm not sure what to make of it. On use, gain 1 stealth, 2 strength, and 2 haste. On hit, deal 1 damage up to as many times as rolled value of this dice. So, do twice as much damage with the attack. Okay. On use, restore 2 light. All offensive dice on this page deal no physical damage. Restore 30 HP. Fully recover, stagger resist. Draw 4 pages and restore 4 light. I'm noticing a really weird theme and I don't know what to make of it. Virtuous Strike. On use, restore 1 light. On hit, restore 1 light, draw 1 page. Cool, I like that. Crosscut, okay. Light Footwork. It's all the pages I've been using. Amaranthine Resolve. Single use. On clash win, gain 2 endurance next scene. On hit, gain a random sigil charge. This charge does not exhaust when used. Oh! Oh, that's pretty cool, that. Alright. And I'm only allowed 4 people. Screw it, I'll give it a go with this team. I'm also being told I'm allowed to, you know, apply the Backstreet's Fighter, so let's see what that does as well. Also, to the mod developer, I know I scream and complain about everything that I play, but don't take it to heart. It's just my process of dealing with things. Getting really, really mad, and then I just stop, think, and approach. So, if you're wondering about whether the first thing is actually balanced or not, I don't have a fair judgment. Alright, so I've got 4 dice. You've got an 8. Really? An 8? What the heck is wrong with you? It feels bad I have to use a 3 cost to counter a 0 cost. At least most of your abilities seem to be single use. So like that one, for instance, can only be used once. Fine, screw it, there we go. Okay, let's just see what kind of chaos happens with this, because... Nice. Really? It really does that much damage? That just seems so weird. Oh. Such a weird way of doing things. After every three clash wins, deal +4 damage against an enemy with a status effect. Who has a status effect? You have a status effect. You have paralysis. You've got paralysis. Oh goody, so much paralysis. Alright, let's give it to you. I want to know how this is meant to be possible when it's 10 dice versus 8. And why every single one of them seems intent on focusing a single person. What the fuck? Okay, so that's all counter dice. So I can tell you to go screw yourself. Although you gain 1 stealth, meaning you're gonna do a whole load of bull crap to me next round. And I love how Alex has got 3 speed, so he can't even fucking fight anything either! God, I love how this game is balanced! I actually legitimately think this might just be a restart, because you are just going to die this round. You are just going to die this round, because I can't save you, because I get fucked on speed, like I always do! Alright, let's just see if Turkey actually, you know, survives. Nope, they're not surviving. I love how I roll a 5. I love how I can't. He rolls a 7 on a 3 to 6. Fair. Where did they get the power from? I love the GG. I love how it's just GG. I've lost someone. It's now 5v3. I can't win that. That's not winnable. And these fuckers just recover health every round. What is this fucking crap? And why are they so fast? Why? The only way I might stand a chance is to kill this person this round, which is kind of fucking impossible when they don't take any damage! What's with the little dings as well? That normally indicates something. And I don't know what it's indicating right now. Other than the fact this is completely unfair bullcrap. It really, really, really is. Hey look, 5v4, that's GG. Why do you... This is balanced around not having passive attribution. Is it? Could you tell me how you come to that conclusion? When, you know, this person makes it so you're permanently slow. they all restore health equal to half the damage they take, because that's balanced. Actually, sorry, they all restore health equal to half the damage they take. So you somehow have to win every clash against them when they outnumber you. Because it's a fight of endurance. One that we physically cannot win. Just what? Just what? When Yeshua went after these folks, they were just an urban nightmare. Are we really prepared to take on a star of the city? I have to get his book. I have to know if he loved me back. Aww. You would totally win your book back if, you know, I actually played fairly. And, you know, you fuckers didn't attack one person with 5 dice! You're resistant to piercing. I don't know if these numbers count as piercing damage, is the main thing. Also, why does that cost 0? Those numbers are way too fucking high for a 0 cost. Let's try this somehow. You know, the best part is, I have this Backstreets thing. I didn't get a chance to use it last time. I didn't even get to emotion level 3. Why? Because it's impossible for me to get to emotion level 3 when the numbers are so fucking high. I'm impressed you won that. I'm annoyed you fucking lost all of that. I don't understand the balance behind this, because there's got to be some semblance of balance. I want to know where the balance is, because I cannot see it. Why do you have 4 slash resistance? Because it's 1 to 4. Oh yeah, that's fair, that's balanced. Oh yeah, 8 speed, totally balanced. That can totally be counted, can't it? I use the defense, which gives me 5. I won the clash, which gives me 2. Unless dodge versus dodge, you literally don't class as winning the clash, even if you win the clash. Am I just learning these mechanics now, despite after these couple of years? And again, you've got 5 fucking attacks on you. What is this crap? And I can't counter half of them. Let's try this somehow. I just don't get what I'm meant to be doing. I'm clearly meant to be, like, staggering them somehow, but how? They're immune to everything I fucking do to them. Look how much damage they deal compared to me. And then they heal it up. And now you're just fucking dead because they have a hard-on for attacking you for some reason. You're just instantly staggered and there's nothing you can do about it. This is bullcrap. And what is with the fucking dinging? What is causing this dinging? See? What is that? Oh, just be staggered! Jesus Christ! It's the only way I can win, apparently. Which I can't, because I can't win a fucking dice. And it's not like I have enough people to fight this evenly. What is this bullcrap? Oh, now no one decides to attack her when she's guaranteed to fucking die. Oh, we're so generous. I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking win this with the quote-unquote proper available cards or pages. These are fucking whatchamacallit, urban plague level pages. I can compare them. Not urban plague, impurity level pages. I can fucking compare them. Especially that. 2 to 8, 1 to 7, 1 to 7 as a 0 cost. Not even urban plague has that as a 0 cost. This is stupid. Every single one of their 2 cost cards is a 3 cost card legitimately. And that should at least be a 2 cost. At least with those fucking numbers. I don't care if it's deal half the dice roll value and deal it twice. That does more damage. It ends up doing more damage. Alex is just dead because he doesn't have anything that can help him. You're dead because you're just dead. How the fuck am I meant to fight this? You're not even tier 3! Like I said, I have no way of knowing what this backstreet's bullcrap does because it's impossible to get there before we lose! As I say, let's take a comparison to these cards. Is there anything urban impurity level that is anything close to what those numbers were in that thing? No. What about Star of the City? Sword of Volition, maybe, but I'm not allowed that card because it's after the point in the game that we are. Anything beyond Eliminate, I am not allowed. So, Vapor, doesn't matter, it's a 1 dice and we're against triple dice. Regalia, 2 dice, we're against triple dice. Emotional Turbulence, sure, that'll counter the 0 cost card. You! Maybe. But no, because it's literally dodge. They all start with the dodge, so your dodge is fucking useless. And there's no such thing as anti-healing in the base game. What the actual fuck am I meant to do against this? With the actual rules that are in place? There's nothing it can do to win. Just nothing. Let's see. Piercing, 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 piercing. Mostly piercing. Well, actually, you're not mostly piercing, but I don't think you guys are the threat. You're just annoying because you don't fucking die either. I don't even think I'm allowed to take Binner because I don't think Binner's unlocked at this point. If the character would become staggered, the passive is disabled. So we need to find a way to stagger things like no tomorrow. Such as Martina's Uncanny Strike. In addition, Martina does also deal additional stagger every time they win a clash, but good fucking luck at that happening. Okay. So, what have I got? Shut up with your little smiley face right there. We have an Aelin, who is very fast. Lots of dice power. And endured to piercing. We then have Martina with just stagger damage out the arse. Same with another one. And then we got Mr. Bleeds a Lot. Because Mr. Bleeds a Lot is tough and can, well, also somewhat stagger fairly decently, okay? And I'm also using Netzach because I think Netzach's got better things for what we need. Because Netzach has like the perma stagger. Do you have like 37 stagger resistance? You do. You're the weakness. You're the one I need to destroy. They seem obsessed with attacking that position. How many attacks do you have on you? 5. And you've got none. Right. You've got 3 attacks. And your very first card... Offensive die on the first combat page. It causes the target to bleed, to additionally bleed. So... you could do that, counter that one with that. Which then in turn will make you... use your counter dice on there, but you're also attacking that, which I really don't want you to do. So you can just frontal assault that, you'll lose, but you'll be able to get the bleed via that. Hopefully. You are definitely getting hit by 3 attacks, because there's just literally nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing. So balanced. So you might as well gain enough charge for you to be able to use your Uncanny Strike. Meanwhile, you need to intercept that, just so that they don't... so that he doesn't get another attack on him with some unneeded burn. He's probably already going to be taking some much unwanted paralysis, but oh well. Okay. Go. Fine, fine, okay. Yes, I know. Fuck off with your stupid I rolled 7 on whatever amount of characters, and they all attack the same guy, because balanced. I'm surprised that first one hit. Okay. Now then. Now we get the laughing powder, because we don't like being staggered. Alright, let's see you. What can you fight? Which would be really good for you to fight. Absolutely nothing. None of them have the needed crap on them. Okay. You do 7... to 13 damage, and when you hit, you'll not only do the piercing damage, the piercing stagger on top, you'll also deal an additional 18 stagger, because you've got all the stagger die, all the charge needed. Perfect. So Dawn is the victim of all the attacks this round, but there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is hopefully do enough for us to get our emotion level up this turn. So hopefully I can get the echo of the echo of whatever it is. Bullseye, bullseye, whatever. Good, nice, too bad. Staggered. That ability is so fucking stupid. It just cannot be countered. I'm glad I had you do a heal ability. Why didn't I get the scream? You know what? Fine. I'll take Thorns instead, because Mr. Aelin here only does piercing damage anyway. Well, you're dead no matter what. So... because you got fucking hit by that, which is actually one of the most stupid abilities of all time. And Mr. Cannon Fodder can't even do anything this round either. About his numbers and whatnot. Let's see, that'll you need to use 4, but you don't actually need to. Let's attack that guy. Okay. Good. Fuck. Well, you could have gotten an attack. I was allowed to hope. It's not like these numbers are in the slightest way fair anyway. Like, I am designed around doing the stagger damage required to annihilate and obliterate them. and I still can't do enough. This fight is legitimately unfair. There's nothing more to say about it. There's fights which are difficult, but normally they are fair. This fight is just unfair. They have bigger numbers than you. They have more people than you. They heal every single fucking round. There's nothing more to say. This is just unfair. I am giving this one more attempt before I say I'm done with this today, and next week I just try and annihilate it all with Roland or Gabara or, you know, Protection Teacher. And the thing is, I don't even know if Roland, Gabara, or Protection Teacher can even win against this. That's how overtuned I think it is. Wow, everyone rolled a 6, and they only got 1 6. Let's see the person who's got 5 attacks on them. It's not you. It's not, it's you. You got 4 attacks, and you've got 3. That is a fucking 3 cost. I don't care if the block is 2 to 5. That is a 3 cost card. I can't even ignore the little guys because of these fucking sigils. That's the worst bit. Let's try. Congratulations, you won something. It's just so fucking overtuned. They have too much health for the fact they recover half of the health you deal to them each round. They have too much stagger for the fact you're just meant to focus on staggering them. They have too much damage for the cost of their cards. They're on full health. We're all on half after the first fucking round. Let's see if we've already downed a person after the second fucking round, shall we? Of course you roll a fucking 8, because of course you do. I'm not allowed fair. This game legitimately hates me. This game actually hates me. The only way I can win this is if the game decides it wants to stop hating me and allow me to roll reasonable numbers. It really is. Oh, and there goes half your health. All your health. Because that's such a fair attack. Where's the fucking echo? It's not that hard of a thing to get. I'm sorry, but I do legit believe this is just not plausible. With whatever the rules say I have to use to do it. Just because it's 5v3. This would honestly be fair if it was fucking 5v5. The fact it is 5v4 is what makes it fucking impossible. Echoes from beyond, fucking thank you. Well, you're just dead now, but you can at least do stuff before he does. Well, we should stagger one person. Let's see if we kill another. I don't know why that suddenly did 0. Good. 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 I don't know how you managed to take it that much. That was impressive. Okay. Now we can all start healing. And now we can get fragments of somewhere. You know, the stagger majig. Like, I can use it to just stagger you. Or you. Maybe you would be better. You're seriously using that attack. You know what? No. No, you're not. I don't care. I'm hitting you with that. You will get hit by it, and you will be staggered by it. Just as you will be hit by that and staggered by it. Although then again, you do also reduce the power of all clashing dice by 4, giving you a really high chance of just deleting one of the dice. But there's no point in deleting the dice if you're going to stagger them anyway. So... alright. Let's just pray for a miracle, as we always do. First things first. That's right, be staggered. That's right, you too. I knew you'd get hit by that. Oh, well, I hoped you wouldn't get hit by that, but we can't always do things about these. Okay. Let's get Faint Aroma. Faint Aroma seems like a brilliant one to have right now, considering 3 of them are staggered. Why are you doing that? You know what? I don't care. It's no matter. I'm not using that. There's no point right now. You can use that. You won't block the first one, but you should block the second. Meanwhile, you do that on everything. What are you targeting here? Don't target that one. You know what? Frankly, that one's fine. Right, you deal additional damage if the target is staggered, so you should be dead. And frankly, I think I want you dead most of all, compared to the Sigil people. The Sigil people aren't the threat. You're the threat. And you should hopefully die. Hopefully. Let us go, and let us pray. Kill, my lovely Nedsack. You got 1! That's a good start, actually. Ow! Get blocked! Go screw yourself. We trained for it, this is nothing. Even though they were much stronger than mine. Please forgive me, Stephen. I didn't mean for your men to die for my selfish whims. Glorious! You needed that dodge. No, no, I have to know. You fucking coward! I was winning! Right. You're dead! Who do you fight? You're fighting me. With all of the dice, really? Well, you know what? If you're fighting them with all the dice... probably shouldn't actually be you doing the big attack. You can do it. That way their attacks don't matter. Oh, all 3 are on the same dice. I'm sorry. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to attack you with the fragments, so he should win at least that one before you annihilate him. Actually, you know what? I'm doing it wrong. The one that isn't the being targeted can do that. And then, because you've got enough energy, you can uncanny strike him, and maybe you'll stagger him before he kills you. Meanwhile, you are uncanny charging that one, so hopefully you should win that. I pray. Because we're kind of running on fumes now. Let's go and try. So first up, Boom. 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 Okay. Now you're staggered, you bastard! So are you! I finally did it. Oh god, I finally did it. Oh. Oh. Just, oh. I finally did it. Give me my new pages, please. How many of these do I need to burn for all 3? There we go. Okay, does this work still the same? Deal 1 damage up to as many times as rolled value of this dice. I have the overtuned cards now. I have the thing with the hyper body now. Ah-ha-ha-ha! I also have these now, which have sigil and hyper body. Oh, I'm finally gonna have some fun, because I've got the really powerful stuff now. So what's actually on this? Oh, you actually have the opal-tipped spear, do you? Nice. What about these guys? They've got sturdy hyper body and sigil profile. You know what? I am fine with that. I am going to be able to annihilate things now. You know, apart from, you know, figuring out how the hell I'm going to fight this thing next. That's going to be the next challenge, isn't it? After all, they get their special emotions, as well as their restoring light for dealing damage, as well as all these piercing things. To be fair, that's one thing I should probably use to counter it, just, you know, like Aelin for piercing resistance. Also Aelin for just speed, because he does kind of counter their speed a bit as well. Whatever, that's for next time. For you see, everyone, I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally,